So here we go. Y is equal to 2x minus 3 and y is equal to x minus 1. We want to find the solution to the system. The solution is where the lines intersect. The reason why we use the word system, because we have two or more linear equations. And if it truly is a solution, it should work for both of the problems, or it should make both of the problems true. My input should give me my output. My input should give me my output. All right, so let's get started. So we want to graph both of these lines. Let's put them as slopes, rise over run. And so we start at, for line 1, we're going to start at -3, down 3, and then we're going to use the slope of 2 over 1, 2 over 1, 2 over 1. The reason why we're graphing several points, because we don't know where the lines intersect. So usually, to be safe, you can graph 5 points just to know, where they will intersect, so you don't have to redraw this line again. So I'm going to draw the line. Again, 5 points. Hey, that might be on your quiz. How many points did I suggest you graph? Something like that. I don't know. Might be on your quiz. I don't know. And then for line 2, I'm going to give it a red color. All right. Line 2, we start at -1. And then we're going up 1 over 1. All right. Haven't intersected yet. Up 1 over 1. Okay. They have intersected. Do I need to put 5 points after they intersect? No, y'all. That's for the initial points. So what is the place of intersection? Well, the place of intersection is the ordered pair 2, 1. So 2, 1. Let's see if we're right. Okay, I want to move everything. 2, 1. And then what's the solution to the system? 2, 1, because the solution is where the lines intersect. So when I put in 2 and 1 here, when I put in 2 as my x, and I should get an output of 1. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. Yay, it works. 2 minus 1 is 1. Yay, it works. So I know it's a solution because it's the point that lies on both of the lines, or is where they intersect, or where the 2 points cross, or where the 2 points meet. 2 lines, meet. All right, there will be times you will have to keep graphing to find solution. We already went over that. These are kind of old notes when I didn't advance my students as much as I do you all. -1 over 1 will be the slope. B is equal to 3. So let's graph you, buddy. 1, 2, 3, and go down 1 over 1. Put 5 dots here. Hopefully we'll get there. I think we should. All right. And then this one starts at -1. With a slope of 1 over 1. So start at -1, -1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Well, look at the 5th dot, and we're there. So what is the solution to the system? It is this point right here. And is 2, 1 just a popular number? Or the pair, I should say. 2, 1. All right. Solution, Here, I'll just do this to be the last one because, it's the same thing over and over. Y'all will need practice with this. But if you know how to graph lines, this is not hard. You're just graphing the points and just saying, hey, they cross here. Yay, I'm done. 1, 2, 3, no hours worth of work. No. Only people that spend an hour's worth of work is people that don't know how to graph lines. And no, that ain't y'all. I taught y'all better than that. Okay, so 5 dots. Or is this 6? That's 5. All right. That's line 1. Line 2. I'm not even writing M and B down anymore because I think we should know it. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. We notice that we're not going there where they don't intersect. That beautiful line. Look at that beauty. Boy, Stonino, you're amazing. I know you are. And so where they intersect is not negative. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the solution to the system. If I kept these notes right, 3, 4. Look at me. All right, so if you need practice, you can practice that one and that one because I'm not doing those because I think you should get the point. But this will be extra credit. I'm not even going to do this. So I'm going to say this is extra credit. Okay? So for your quiz tomorrow, you can earn 5 points. 5 additional points. If you figure out what are the solution of x equal and y equal lines, graph them. You want to cover up the entire page and then tell me what are the solutions of x equal and y equal lines. Okay, that'll be extra credit. I'll go over it tomorrow. All right, now we get into the land of where I will probably ask y'all for, your conceptual understanding question. But since we can't do that today, I'm not going to ask that because we're now here. All right, special types of equations or systems of equations. So no solution is when the graphs of equations are parallel, there is no point of intersection. So we know in order for the graph of a line to be parallel, they have to have the same slope. So the reason why there is no solution, because the solution is what, y'all? Where the two lines intersect, and if they don't intersect, we don't have a solution. So your answer is what? No solution. Simple as that. No intersection, no solution. They don't cross. Don't cross. All right, so infinitely many solutions. You will be quizzed on this. You will be quizzed on this. Why is it no solution? Why is it infinitely many solutions? Okay, so when the graphs of the equations are the same line, all points on the line are the solution. Okay, so let's break this down. Infinitely means that it goes on and on forever. Hence our arrows, infinitely. Many solutions, because the reason why it's many solutions, because I did this black line and I did a red, outline on top of it. Say, for instance, I was given this equation right here. All right, and then I was given the equation. I was asked to graph the solution to the system. Well, when you finish solving for this equation in slope-intercept form, you divide everything by 4, you end up getting the same equation that you started off with. So these are the same line. Okay, so if I graph this black line as the first line, and technically the red line will be right on top of it, but I just, just make a point, they will intersect infinitely with an infinite amount of solutions. So some of this represents our equations of all real numbers. This represents the all real number scenario where every number is a solution, every ordered pair is a solution. But the reason why it's not all real numbers, because this is not a solution. That is not a solution because it's not on the line. So it can't be all real numbers, but there is an infinite amount of solutions because this line goes on and on forever. So infinitely many solutions, but it's not all real numbers because you have to be on the line in order to be a solution. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, you can send me a message and say, hey, Mr. O'Neill, I still don't get it. So infinite implies that it goes on and on forever. Many solutions because every place on the line is a solution. So there are infinitely many solutions. All right. It will be on your quiz. Quiz question. Quiz question. Quiz question. Okay. That's what it's going to be on the quiz. All right. Bye. Let's move. All right. So let's look at this. So I'm asked to graph these. But I'm going to analyze the equations because we just learned something new. So notice that we have the same slope. So we already know that the answer is no solution. We know this. If I were to graph this one says, hey, start at 0 and go up 1/1. If I were to graph the next line, this says, hey, start at 6 and go up 1/1. Can't go up 1/1, so go down 1 to the left 1. And we will notice that, I just totally missed those points. Not a great line, but you get the point. There is no solution. All right. Let's look here. We have to solve you in slope-intercept form. Some of us missed this on our test when it was asking us to write an equation of this line perpendicular or parallel. We didn't even solve the equation and put it in slope-intercept form. Now, how is that possible? How in the world? So we end up with 2y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. And we divide everything by 2. And we get y is equal to negative x plus 1. Well, you look at here. Do I see the same equation? Do I see the same equation? Then what's my answer? Infinitely many solutions. Let me see if I'm right underneath this yellow bar right here. Come on, bar. Come on up. Infinitely many solutions. Can you write IMS? Yes, you can. If Miss Only will do it, you can do it. Now, if I were to graph this, this says start at 1/2. About right there, just an estimate. And it says go down 1 to the right 1. You be there. Go down 1 to the right 1. 1 unit, y'all. Not go to the 1. Go up 1 to the left 1. And we will have 1 line. Why will we have 1 line? Because it's infinitely many solutions. If I try to be fancy and put another line on top of this line, oh, hold up. I was too fancy. What did I do? Oh my gosh. Everything just disappeared. Now I have to undo stuff. I think. We about to move on. Y'all be weird about it if you want to now. Be weird about it if you hey. All right, bye. Anybody gonna stay here and wait for you to get your life together? I'm moving on. Well, y'all know what? Y'all see this? I see Vux. Do y'all see that? Meaning that both of the slopes are the same. Dude, what happens when both of the slopes are the same? You're telling no solution because the lines won't intersect? Is that what you're saying? I'm being really extra, trying to prove my point. X equals 1. Vertical line through the x-axis at 1. X equals -2. Vertical line through the x-axis at -2. Will these lines ever intersect? No. Solution. I don't know how I spell solution with an I. That's a fancy O. Y'all see that? That's fancy. Oh, y'all can get on my level one day. All right, so just because I taught y'all something new doesn't mean that the old doesn't happen. So I'm going to do this, and then we'll be done with this video, and you can get on with your little snowy life. All right, maybe we'll be done. I'm going to look at the rest of the notes and make sure I don't emphasize, well, not emphasize something. So you'd be like, you always said that for your quiz. All right, so solve the solution by graphing. Write no solution, infinite many solutions, where it's appropriate. Appropriate. That's how you say that word. So in order for me to have no solution, the slopes have to be the same. Clearly, they are not the same. So this is not a no solution problem. And in order for it to be infinitely many solutions, it has to be the same equation. Clearly, they're not the same equation. So it's not that either. So clearly, these lines are going to intersect because they don't have the same rate of change or the same slope. So we graph them and see where they intersect. So this line says start at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they'll go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, rise to the left, fall right. Some people see it that way. Okay, I put 6 dots. Oh, well, hopefully they'll intersect somewhere in these 6 dots. And this one says, hey, buddy, you start at 1 and you go up 2 over 1. Well, you look at here. Well, will you look at here? Will you look at here? So 1, 3 is what I'm saying the solution to this system is. What will you look at here? All right, so the rest of this is basically you can practice this if you feel like you need a little practice, and send a picture to me. Maybe you won't get extra credit. It's called being a great student. That's what it's called. But go through these and see if you can figure out this one, and that's it. Oh, that was the last one. And then we get into some word problems that we're not going to get into today. I might start some of them tomorrow. Yeah, because y'all going to need it. Yeah, you're going to need it. All right, so here we are. The stuff that, you're going to be quizzed on. Quiz. That page is so... I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to you. I'm so sorry. All right, so stuff you're going to be quizzed on. Yep, you're going to be quizzed on that, understanding that, putting in your own words. Yep. That's extra credit. You see that tomorrow. Stuff I asked you to do on your own. You can if you want to. And yes, you're gonna be quizzed on this. You got to understand why we use the words, and what's for, and why do we do what we do, and all that good stuff. So this has been a 20-minute class in 53 minutes or so. You should be happy that you got 30-some minutes free, and all you have to do is study. So it will be a quiz. So yeah, just get your life together. I'm proud of you. And my signature mode. This has been another Beast Mode production. This is Mr. O'Neal, and we out of here.